we got our Monday workout. Ava behind the camera, Morgan doing some demos, and I'm just doing what it is I do, whatever that might be. So, explaining, coaching, giving cues and alternatives. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is 8-minute warm up. So we're gonna start with that 100-meter suitcase carry, roughly 100 meters, kind of pace it out. You're gonna be home for a while, so why not figure out what 100 meters is at your house, okay? So, you're gonna carry a dumbbell or a kettlebell, whatever it is you gotta do, all right? When you get back from that run, that carry, you're gonna do goblet squat with a 3-second pause at the bottom. So you're gonna hold that position and try to get those glutes, hamstrings, and hips stretched out. 3 goblet squats with about a 3-second pause in between each squat. And then after that, Morgan's gonna do a good morning. It says on Zen Planet, it says good morning with a band. If you don't have a band, you do good morning with the bar or the PVC behind your back. She has her eyes forward, her knees unlocked a little bit, and she's gonna stick her butt back as far as she can. Try and stick her butt to the wall behind her and her chin or forehead to the wall in front of her. That keeps that nice focus on those hamstrings there. All right, I don't care how far down you go, but how far your butt goes back is the most important part. All right, then she finishes that off, 8 of those good mornings with whatever implement you're gonna choose. She'll do 10 hollow rocks. So hollow rocks are tricky for a lot of people. Hands off the ground, feet off the ground, shoulders off the ground, and just rock back and forth. Her toes are pointed this way, her hands are pointing that way. If you struggle with this and prefer just to do 10 sit-ups, that is totally fine. All right, whatever abdominal movement of choice you want to use. And then back to the top, okay? Back to that suitcase carry. Try to get through this 2 times, maybe into that 3rd round is fine too. Okay, so after we finish that, we're gonna go into our workout of the day. We're gonna go ahead and use that workout of the day as our springboard for our fitness for the day. We have Spider-Man back in the garage after our bike ride. He'll be joining us as our live studio audience.
No, I'm not.
So, okay, he's not gonna join us. Then we're gonna do a 16-minute AMRAP. But don't worry, there's a rest period in between. As usual, pace yourself on this. So Morgan's gonna go ahead and grab the dumbbell. She's gonna do 16 single arm overhead squats. She's gonna take a wider stance than normal. She'll let the elbow locked out. She's gonna watch that bell and try to touch the floor with her hand and really focus on getting that nice deep squat and eyes up, don't look down. If you look down, you're gonna crumble. All right, so if you can't do that, you can do a single arm racked squat. So up there with a kettlebell or dumbbell sitting in that rack, nice deep squat all the way down, all the way up. 16 reps. So when she finishes that last rep, she'll put the dumbbell on the ground. And she'll go ahead and get into our V-ups or substituting sit-ups. So the V-up, as you guys remember from last week, you're gonna go ahead and just try to touch those hands to your feet and get 12 reps of that in. If you can't do that, again, substituting sit-ups is totally fine. After that last rep, she's gonna hop up. If you have a jump rope at home, do 40 jump ropes of choice. So if you guys are a double under person, do doubles. If you're just doing singles, do singles and work on that kind of stuff, right? So work on those skills if you have time. So if you're not doing jump ropes or double unders, you can just do lateral hops. Okay. So that means feet together, and lateral means side to side, if you don't know what that is.
I don't have my hands.
So that's a good question. I have my hands in front of me, all right? Kind of like in that ready position.
That was scary.
So she's gonna unlock her knees and just quick feet side to side, right? She's gonna do 40 of those. I know, they're kind of silly on camera. It's kind of different to do it. No, they're fine. But you're gonna do 40 lateral hops. And then once you finish 40, you're gonna rest for 1 minute, okay? You're gonna have to kind of figure that out on your own. We'll have a clock up so I can see at the gym here, but we'll do our best to keep people on track with that. So it's 16 minutes of that, 16 single arm overhead or rack squats. Switch hands off as you need to. If you want to switch per round, that's fine. 12 V-ups or subbing sit-ups, and then 40 jump ropes of choice or lateral hops. And a 1 minute rest between rounds of that. So do as many as you can in 16 minutes, okay? And then after that, we'll give it a little bit of an intermission, and we'll get into our 12-minute strength work, okay? So we're gonna do we're gonna do some single leg work today. Split squats, 5 right left of a split squat. Morgan's gonna go ahead and get into that lunge position. She's gonna drop her back knee to the floor. All right, you can hold a weight at your chest if you want to. You can hold a weight in each hand if you want to. Kind of however you have to do this. If you want an extra, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a box over here, And if you want some extra work on this or kind of add more of a challenge to it, you put a box under that back foot, you do that rear elevated split squat. Rear foot elevated split squat. So it does take a little bit of time to kind of figure this out. Yep, just do your best to get that back into the ground. It's gonna be a huge hip flexor stretch, okay? And a lot of glute work tomorrow. So you do 5 right, left of that, then 10 goblet squats. So hold on to a bell or a kettlebell or something, and do 10 goblet squats. After that, you finish that 10th goblet squat, you're gonna get onto your back and you're gonna do weighted hip extensions. So Morgan's gonna grab that dumbbell and put it into her hip crease, all right? And she's gonna bring her feet back so they're right under her knees, and she's gonna drive those hips as high to the ceiling as she can. She's gonna do 15 reps of that. After she finishes that last rep, she's gonna take a 1-minute rest. Again, you know, time it best you can. If you don't have a timer, that's fine too. It's just a matter of getting some rest in between. It shouldn't be like 3 WODs in one. It should be a warm up, that high intensity portion, and then the strength portion. Treat that 12 minutes as a strength portion and work for quality. All right, guys, have a great night, and we'll see you guys all on Tuesday.
Adios.